Guys, we have a very important update today. Johnny Somali has now turned into a full-on anti-Korean and has been involved in various conspiratorial activities targeting Koreans. We're going to break everything down for you. Also, as you know, there's an army member named Daeljun who attacked Johnny Somali, and because of that, Daeljun has now been fined around 10 million Korean won. Meanwhile, Johnny's out here bragging about the whole situation on social media like it's a big win for him. And that's not all. We're hearing reports that within just 14 days, Vitali's cameraman Slykane might get caught by the Philippine government. We've got a lot more updates coming, so let's jump straight into today's video. Guys, right at the start of the video, let me give you a quick update. In the last video, I told you about a Korean army member named Daeljun who attacked Johnny Somali. As a result, Daeljun was fined a massive 10 million Korean won by the Korean government. Honestly, this sounds absolutely ridiculous. A criminal like Johnny Somali, who would never pay a fine properly, somehow gets protected, while a Korean citizen has to pay such a huge amount for a small offense like this. Raised a lot of serious questions, and honestly, it feels like it only encouraged Johnny even more. And if you don't believe me, just watch this clip. You can literally see Johnny Somali openly threatening all Koreans, saying that if anyone even tries to touch him again, they'll face the same consequences. He was making it very clear through his words and actions.
I'm not even going to talk about what the prosecutors of Korea just texted me to my phone today. The prosecution of Korea just texted me on my phone today. Daeljun already got fucked. I'm gonna ask him how much the prosecutors took out of his bank account. I'm asking.
Guys, even though this whole situation is honestly pretty ridiculous, I have to say I can't completely disagree with Johnny Somali on this particular point. No matter how bad Johnny is, the way he explained it actually made a lot of sense. He pointed out very clearly and logically how much money from Daeljun's bank account is actually going to end up in the prosecutor's bank account, because 10 million Korean won is not a small amount. That's about 7,000 US dollars. And in South Korea, that's definitely not some small throwaway amount. It's a lot of money, especially for such a minor offense. Evan Johnny himself said it, that Daeljun would have to pay such a massive fine over something so small. And honestly, it's laughable. Situations like this really make people question the system, and Johnny basically admitted it himself. He openly questioned how much of that fine might actually end up in the prosecutor's own pocket.
How much the prosecutors took out of his bank account? I'm asking. Daeljun said he was gonna me up last protest, and bro, do you understand if Daeljun touches me, how Daeljun is gonna be? Daeljun cannot put a finger on me, bro. I dare Daeljun to touch me. I dare Daeljun to touch me.
Guys, Johnny Somali actually said this before too, and you all know what happened to him after that. Let's quickly take a look at a short clip from that moment.
Tomorrow I'm outside for Halloween. Come catch me. I'm outside tomorrow. Come find me. Come find me.
What do you got? Yo.
Come find me.
Yo.
Guys, anyway, moving on. Johnny Somali recently made a highly offensive comment against the people of South Korea and Japan. He even tweeted about it, and Legal Mindset, a popular legal commentator, shared his opinion on it. He said that what Johnny did is truly criminal, and it clearly shows the kind of hateful mentality he has towards Koreans and Japanese people. Those of you watching, make sure to check out this clip and definitely share your thoughts. Let us know how serious you think this hatred against Koreans really is.
Let's start with the tweets. So there's some really unhinged tweets. Now, these tweets, mind you, these tweets were going off before he streamed. So all of this was happening before he did his YouTube streaming. So let's just read this. And once again, these are Johnny's words. There is a way to help you smooth things over with the Korean people. Stop posting everything that is perceived as hurtful. If you can't say something nice, don't say it. Laugh if you want, but flying on the radar in enemy territory attracts attention. So this person, you should take this seriously. You should stop being that offensive, right? Like that is actually a good strategy. Now, what does he say to that? Who said, I want to smooth things over? They, and when he says they, he is speaking about the Korean people are cockroaches, right? Because this is a response to him saying smooth things over with the Korean people. So he literally calls the Korean people cockroaches publicly. He is at trial in Korea. Everybody involved in the process, the prosecution, the judge, the law enforcement, they are all Koreans. It's a wonder that Japan colonized Korea, not the other way around. The stereotypes about Asians being conflict averse is less prominent with us. He probably wouldn't have got a lighter sentence, a lighter version of the Johnny Somali treatment. So Johnny responds to that and says, I get erect when I think of what the Japanese people did to your filthy. So he literally doubles down, calling Koreans this nasty language, right? This is during an active criminal trial. Do you know how dumb this is? This is so idiotic. During a trial. This is happening during the trial. This is just happening like last week. Once again, he is pending criminal charges.
Anyway, guys, we have more updates. Today, we found out that Vitali's cameraman, Sly Kane, who recently fled to Taiwan, entered the country without any passport or visa. He's been given 30 days of imprisonment along with additional fines on
who is under police custody for harassing locals in his rage-baiting content, the palace said on Friday, April 25th. It is said that Christopher Dante, who goes by the name Sly Kane, has been charged with unjust vexation in relation to the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, RA 10175, the violations of the Anti-Photo Video Voyeurism Act, RA 995. Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro said Dantes may face a 30-day imprisonment or a fine depending on the evidence filed against them.
Top of that, from what we know, people from the Philippines can stay in Taiwan without a visa or passport for up to 14 days. But after that, the Taiwanese government will hold them accountable for the visa situation. If he doesn't have one, he will definitely face legal consequences. So it's becoming pretty clear that within the next 14 days, Sly Kane is going to find himself on Taiwan's radar and she'll be back on Philippine. And then he definitely will go to the prison.
So Taiwan has a visa-free entry for Philippine citizens, allowing them to stay for 14 days without a visa. So that means you are there without having to apply for a visa or anything. You're just there for a little bit of time. So Sly now has 14 days to figure it out because he's going to have to come home and face the music when he lands in the airport back in the Philippines. So he's going to know, and people are going to know. And the word is going to get out there that he's been trying to evade justice. And when he comes back, well, he's going to have to find out. And we'll see if he tries to run to another country. But here's the thing I want to get out here. I want to let other countries like Japan, Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, anywhere else he would run, Indonesia. I want those countries to know this guy is on the run. This guy is on the run. And I think that will help a lot to get that word out there. Because remember, if the immigration authorities find out that you have a criminal history and you're on the run, they can send you, they can deny you easily.
So guys, what do you think about this? Do you think it's really possible for Sly Kane to be brought under the law? Or will he just go underground like I've warned before? Also, as you saw earlier, Johnny Somali has now made even more offensive comments about Koreans. And on top of that, he's still threatening Delgun. What do you think about this situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.